First of all, OCP stands for Open Compute Platform. It refers to, and people popularly call this OCP. It's a collaborative community focused on designing and sharing open source hardware designs for data centers. Why do we do this? It's aimed to create a highly efficient, scalable, and cost-effective computing infrastructure by encouraging this transparency and collaboration between manufacturers, users, rather than relying on proprietary hardware designs that is not interchangeable, so that various companies can socialize, contribute, and access standardized hardware designs to build their own data centers to move this AI, for example, initiative quickly. I think it's important to know that we're trying as an industry as a whole, whether that's Amazon or Meta or Google, we're trying to move from adoption to inference of artificial intelligence. In order to do that, we've got to scale very quickly, and OCP is the perfect platform to do that. And specifically in OCP, we are working off the ORV3 platform. So today's initiative is, in order for data center operators to utilize ORV3 is to be ORV3 ready. So one of the biggest initiatives right now with OCP is an ORV3 readiness checklist for data center operators. So that they need to have, whether it's liquid cooling or BBUs or dangerous goods rooms, what does a data center operator need to have ready to go in order to take in ORV3 racks to help with the AI, moving AI from adoption to inference. To add to that, sustainability, interoperability, it is also kind of that goes hand in hand, like three legs of a tripod, right? So when we're moving this quickly from adoption to inference, we also have to talk about sustainability, because as you can imagine, at the speed and the scale that this thing is moving, we could generate a lot of waste. And waste, I don't mean in just packaging waste, which is what Americase does very well in sustainable packaging, but the human waste as well. So are we constantly having to go over what we just did, right? So that is the main objective of OCP, is to reduce that waste, whether it's human waste, the human waste or physical waste. It's a great question about the company's patent designs or technology. So it's very important to know that OCP does not they have nothing to do with the IP. Let's call it a motherboard. They have nothing to do with the IP. What we're trying to do in OCP as an initiative as itself is to convince and encourage chip manufacturers, or in this case, motherboard manufacturers, to create their motherboard that is compatible with the rest of the ORV3 architecture, so that users, data center operators, can plug and play these components into the ORV3 platform and not have to worry about, is this motherboard going to work? Is this hard drive going to work? Is this rack going to work? Anything that's ORV3 certified, we know that it's going to be intercompatible. So it's just a plug and play type of thing. As the industry is moving from an adoption to inference very quickly, us at Americase, we're worried about that sustainability. We're worried about that waste being generated in this hyperscale environment. So we are coming up with solutions that decreases the actual physical waste, i.e. packaging, from this. So by using reusable packaging without having to discard it into the landfill, we are doing our part in making sure that as we're scaling forward, we're being responsible global citizens by reducing our carbon emissions, by reducing our carbon footprint via emissions and waste.